Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about me going home. I am going to cut this ride short today. I think it's important to address this because for some reason I don't feel like I am physically prepared to ride a motorcycle today, and I went out anyway. And because I don't think I'm physically prepared, I don't think I'm mentally prepared either. And that's a bad combination. So I'm going to go home, but on the way, I want to talk to you about why I'm going home and why it's important to count your losses and cut your ride short if you need to. It's important to know that sometimes you'll have good days and sometimes you will have bad days. And I felt a little jittery this morning. I hadn't eaten anything. I still haven't eaten anything, really. And I insisted on going for a ride anyway because it's such a beautiful morning. I love being surrounded by all of the lush green vegetation before the leaves start falling and start turning yellow and brown and all that. So I really wanted to take advantage of today. But it's not a good idea to go out when you don't feel your best self. So if you're feeling jittery or you're feeling moody or you're upset, I know I went out for a ride when I was upset and I ended up dropping my bike before I even got out of the driveway. It was not a good picture for me. I ended up going out that day anyway because I was such a beginner that if I had gone right back home and just wheeled my bike back up the driveway, then I would have felt defeated that day. Like it was a big loss for me. And I ended up calming down throughout the ride. Maybe I should have just wheeled my bike back up into the driveway and then gone for a ride another day. That would have been the smart thing to do. If you feel upset or you feel under the weather, or if anything else is happening, or you just have some kind of feeling, sinking feeling or feeling of dread or something, then it's best to just not go for a ride that day. Even if you're out on your ride and you get some kind of weird feeling, then don't go for a ride. But yeah, that's my PSA for today. I thought when I woke up this morning that I just felt tired because I usually go out for an early ride on the weekends, so that way I can avoid the traffic that usually comes up throughout the day. But I think this morning I'm feeling a little more than just fatigued. So I'm gonna just go home and say that today is a learning experience, just because I have decided that today is not a good day for a ride. And it's not because of the weather, it's not because of any other situation than just my own feeling. And if you feel like you can't go on a ride, then that feeling can also bleed into how you handle yourself on the ride. Honestly, what I probably need is breakfast, and there are a lot of things to do at home. I don't want to say that that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to go on a ride today. I am on a ride right now. But having a laundry list of to-dos is kind of distracting. Today's video actually sounds like a bummer, but I'm not trying to make it sound that way. I think that when you ride a motorcycle, you should have some kind of sixth sense. That includes monitoring the situation on the road and other people around you, but it also includes monitoring yourself and your own situation and your own feeling. And it's just a smart thing to do to understand yourself enough to know when to just go home if you're not feeling up to it, because it's so much better to be safe and at home with your bike in the driveway or garage or parking spot than it is for you to be on the side of the road waiting for a tow truck to come pick up your bike. I just want you to know that if you don't feel like riding that day, then don't go for a ride. And if you have advice on how to get in touch with your sixth sense, or what situations can alert you to know when to not go on a ride or when to cut it short, or even if you have your own cautionary tale, I don't want to say cautionary tale, but even if you have your own story where you listened to your gut, or maybe you didn't listen to your gut and what resulted from that, I want to know. Let me know. Okay, everyone, until the next time, please stay safe. All right, peace out.